Problem solved. Okay. Mainly, I just wanted to do that, walk you through that one really difficult transition. But again, when you first sit down to play this, look at your hands, just do each little thing, make sure everything is still in the right place. Slower than that. I mean, the tune is really... There's a lot of space, so don't feel like you have to just get these transitions charging. So look at your hands, then look straight ahead, or close your eyes, or whatever, and try them and make sure that you can do them. Mainly I wanted to walk you through that second transition. So we're going D minor to G major, and then to E diminished, and A major. So there's a series of motions. I want you to do this very slowly with a lot of control. Don't feel rushed to get to the second thing. That's why we're practicing, so we take the pressure off and you can just take your time doing each motion. And as you do that, it will become more automatic. If you watch my hand do something like this, everything is automatic. I don't think about that at all, because I took the time to think about it back when I was learning it. Literally, with every motion. That's what people don't realize. Every motion that we do took a lot of work. But it looks easy because we're just... Anyway. Took a hell of a lot more than 10,000 hours, I'll tell you what. Anyway, so we started our D minor. You already know this transition. This is easy. All you're doing is moving your thumb, right? And we talked about this second and third finger. We'll talk about that more, but that's really our big push that we're trying to get through right now. So D minor to your G. Now, this is really important. Keep your thumb down, pick these ones up, and then this is a unit. They're going to move over. And really, I want you, the first thing is just practice. You're not even playing anything. You're just moving your fingers back and forth. Because your thumb is your traveler. This is your hinge and how you travel on the piano. You run out of fingers and then you got to keep going. Or even when you don't run out of fingers, you got to reach this note down there. So it's this always moving, it's a hinge. Anyway, so we're going here and then we go there. And then we're going here. So once you've got this down, we're here. I want you to pick up your thumb, move forward, and then move your thumb to B flat. So let's do that again. We have D minor, my thumb moves over to G. I'm going to move the hand over, push forward, move my thumb to B flat, and then play E diminished. Don't play your second finger. If you got to pick it up a little bit, that's fine. But don't do any of this kind of stuff. So we got D minor, moving my thumb over, G major, moving the rest of the hand over, pushing forward, moving the thumb to B flat, 1, 3, and 5. That's the hard thing. You want to get it? I'm doing that even when I play, just if I'm not thinking about it, if I do it really fast, I'm still going through each of those steps. So I'm not just going smash. I'm not trying to smash my hand in there, because it doesn't work like that. I have to go through every one of those steps, but it just happens quickly because I've done it so many times. And I've thought about it, and I've really practiced what I'm teaching you right now. So move the thumb over. Hand comes in, push forward, thumb to B flat, fire. And then at that point, you just move your thumb for that A major. And again, this motion is the same. It's just a different position. Or if we're in C to F, that stuff happens all the time in this genre. It's what this genre is built on. Okay, hammered you enough on that. Now the transition from A to your F sharp diminished, nothing for it. You just have to do it until you got it, basically. And again, I use the keyboard like Braille. So if I can focus on my pinky, I know that if I can just kind of go like that, if I'm, I'm feeling the black keys. With my second finger, I'm feeling the black keys. I know that it's not the first black key, but the next one. So I'm skipping over, and I can feel it, right? Again, this is stuff that I practiced a lot. You can feel the black keys with both of them. And then I know that this one is going there, and this one I'm skipping. And when I'm playing, I'm not like pushing on them, but to start to gauge the distance, I'm feeling them just slightly, and then I can not feel them and know where they are. But this, being able to do what I'm doing right here, took a long time of going back and forth and then stopping and then feeling and going, yes, it's only that far. It's not as far as you think it is. Your brain thinks it's like miles away, but it's so close. And then if you think about your thumb is gonna hit this, and it's right on the other side of it. Again, just on the other side. So getting all that to work in concert is difficult. It's a lot easier when you're looking, but looking isn't, is a crutch. Honestly, your brain knows it. It's like perfect pitch. It's like any of these things. Your brain is already doing it. It just doesn't let you see it. Such a little bitch. Going there, and then the next transition, again, we're working on most of these chords. You're just playing your outer fingers. You're either a fifth apart or a sixth apart, and then you're either playing your second finger or your third finger. So that's the technique really that we're working on more than anything here, is just being able to go, like, you can go like that, but it's not as useful in the long term. If you can go from this F sharp diminished to the B major 5-3-1, notice that my third finger is just there already. So why am I going to displace it? Right? And then the same concept is going to be true here from this E minor, second inversion, to G major. I'm literally not moving my hand. I got my outer fingers and then either second or third finger. So second, and then it transitions to the third finger. So all this stuff, if you think about it and practice it a bunch, again, look at your hand, try not looking at your hand, look at your hand, try not looking at your hand. Eventually, you won't even think about it. It'll just happen. It takes time.